Hello, everyone. So you probably have heard me talk about this a while ago, about a few weeks ago. There was reporting was said in the House of the Oireachtas and the Shannon that for every road that's done now in Cavan in terms of resurfacing, etc., it won't be done for another 100 years, particularly the side roads, not the national roads or the main roads, it's more the side back country roads. They won't be done for the next 100 years because there's simply no budget to do it. But long and behold, here we go again. The government are here again with loads of money. But it's not for the roads, it's for bicycle lanes and cycle lanes and for all that. A greenway, too, loads of money thrown at the greenways. Mainly for, as I say, bicycle lanes and nobody on the bicycle lanes. Like in Cavan Town, they built a bicycle lane, they've done it up recently, they spent hundreds of thousands of euro doing it up. And I've, in all my life, about seen about maybe one post on it, maybe two at most. I haven't seen one. It's funny how the councillors, and Eve Smith herself, like Eve Smith's jumping up and down, thinking this is the best things to slice bread. But this is the thing, I don't see Eve Smith cycling around Cavan, etc., or see any of my politicians cycling around Cavan, so maybe they should get on their bikes. But of course, it's welcome that there's some supports and stuff coming to Cavan. There should be more money coming to Cavan because Calvin people have forgotten about. But I still think it's ridiculous that what the answer we're getting, I suppose, in Calvin and stuff like that when I'm talking about roads. I even know myself. I've talked about a few back roads for people. I've put in applications, not applications, but I've put in words to try and get them done. In some roads, backcountry roads with potholes, you nearly fall into them. You nearly get lost in them. But the answer I'm always getting is the government have not allocated enough money for it, so it can't be done basically. It'll be done in a few years' time. That's the answer I kept getting. Over 3 or 4 different roads. This is not just one road, these are side roads, with maybe 10 people, maybe more in some cases, living on it. But, mainly the people that use them roads are only people that live in the area. It's not there's not enough money to go around from the national roads. Because Kelvin's a big county and stuff, and the money's just not there to cover the sheer amount of roads, etc. needed. But this is the thing, as many people are pointing out, it's utterly ridiculous that they're throwing money at bicycle lanes and stuff. And as many people point out here, attract the motors there beside the Dole office, social welfare office up by Breffley Park. Something needs to be really, really done there. There needs to be money spent. And I'd rather take all that money they're spending on greenways and bicycle lanes, etc., and do something with that traffic motors junction. Because somebody will be killed. Like in a matter of a few weeks, I say nearly somebody would be killed. Is it America? Nobody's been killed yet. There's a good few accidents out there last few years. Thankfully, nobody was killed. A few people were hurt, of course, but this is the thing. It's going to happen. Like there've been many warnings of it. It's a death trap. It really is a death trap. And something should be done about it, like now. Not this has been going on since I was nearly born. They've been talking about this, doing up around tractor motors and stuff, and junction there, tractor motors and stuff. But nothing's ever been done. But something needs to be done because it's not good enough that there's money for bicycle lanes. Like nobody in the town wanted the bicycle lanes done up beside Cavan Institute. Nobody asked for it. Nobody ever, not one that I see asked, can we do up the bicycle lanes and stuff. They were asked, can we do the roads? Can we look after the roads? But nobody ever asked to do up the bicycle lanes. Like nobody ever did. I never met one person in the town said, "Oh great, they've done the bicycle lanes." Nobody ever said it. Everybody was saying the fucking bastards are doing the roads they shouldn't be doing. They're not going and doing the roads they should be doing, but they're doing the roads over and over again. But yeah, it's useless. Like Neve Smith and even the other TDs and councillors too. They're all jumping up and down thinking this is the best thing since sliced bread. And of course, it's good that the money's been spent in Cavan and stuff. It's better than them people in Dublin getting it. Let's put it that way. But still, at the end of the day, we need money for the roads. We need to make sure people in rural Cavan, people in rural Ireland get looked after. That they don't have to go and get 16 or 17 pairs of tyres because the roads are tearing their fucking cow to bits. That's all well and good, but this is the thing. In rural Cavan, it's not really feasible to cycle a bike from here to there. If that makes any sense. It's not like in cities in Copenhagen or Finland, etc., etc. It's rural Ireland. You could cycle for miles before you get to the nearest town or village. But yeah, it's absolutely insane. But of course, there's other added things in there, but to do with St. Patrick's National School, etc., the infrastructure around that. But I still think they should get rid of this Greenway stuff because the whole way, and I've talked about this before, the Greenway going out to here, up to Cronus, it's all well and good. It is all well and good, but this is the thing, and this is the thing that don't seem to get into their heads as councillors and stuff, that it's no point building the thing. Like, they're not talking about maintaining, they're just going to fuck it there And who's going to look after? Who's going to cut the grass alongside of? Who's going to? I know the grass will be cut all the time, but it has to be cut at some point. But who's going to look after it? Make sure it's clean because it turned into a swamp. Let's put it that way. Because people be dumping rubbish alongside of it. I can see it coming a mile away. It's the fact of the matter they won't allocate any people to look after. They won't pay people. They don't want to pay people. It's absolutely ridiculous. But it's insane. But yeah, I suppose it's welcome. But I would like my councillors and stuff and my TDs too. I mean, no offence to you, but and it's good that we're getting it. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and say it's not. We would take anything they give us. They should be giving us more. And to be totally honest, you should be getting us more too. To the TDs and Dáil Éireann, both Fianna Fáil, Sinn Féin, and Fine Gael. They should be kicking up hell to get as much more money as possible. For the people of Cavan, because the main issue, and you hear about the people, nobody's talking about bicycle lanes, they're talking about the roads. That's what they want. That's what the people of Cavan want. So you should honour the people of Cavan's wishes. Thank you.